Transform tools can be found on the left sidebar of your Houdini UI. You can click on these three buttons, or use the hotkeys T to move, R to rotate, and E to scale objects in your scene. Click on the rubber toy object and hit the T key to bring up the Move tool. You'll notice that as you hover your mouse over the axes and areas in between, your options update. Left mouse button click and drag to move it along the XZ plane. Now left mouse button click and drag to move it along a single axis. And we'll left mouse button click and drag to move it along the YZ plane. While in the transform or scale mode, you can move or scale along the X, Y, and Z axes without actually having to click on the tool. Simply middle mouse click and drag anywhere within the viewport and move it towards the direction you wish to go to. Now we'll hit the R key to bring up the rotate tool. You can left mouse button click and drag in the shaded area to rotate it in all directions. You can left mouse button click and drag to rotate it along a single axis. Now we'll hit the E key to scale it uniformly. We can also scale along one axis, but that is not ideal at the object level. If you want to change the shape of an object, you should do so at the geometry or component level. You can also scale along two axes. And for small adjustments, you can hold down the Shift and left mouse button click and drag to move it towards the direction you wish to go to. And for a convenient way to change values all around, there is a very handy tool inside Houdini called the value ladder. If we mouse over a middle mouse button, click over a parameter, or in this case, an axis we want to edit, we get the value ladder showing up. You can see that there are increments from the hundredths to the fourth decimal, and this allows you to very easily and quickly make adjustments that are big or small. Let's mouse over an axis we want to move in and use the ladder to change the values. Simply middle mouse button, click, and drag to the left or right over the increment you wish to use. Those were big increments of moving along the Z axis. Let's make some smaller adjustments using the ladder. Let's zoom in for a closer look as we move it now along the Y axis. As you can see, the value ladder in Houdini makes it very easy and pleasant to make micro and mega changes interactively in your scene. And this is how you can transform objects inside Houdini.